Hello and welcome to my student. Now today's lectures we have see the new topics, the natural products. In these topics we are going to discuss firstly introductory parts of the natural products. You know that the organic compounds which are obtained from the natural sources like plants as well as animals. They can be isolated from their natural sources and can be purified by various processes as like the solvent extraction, fractional distillation method, crystallization, sublimation, and also by using the chemical methods. But certain groups of natural products have similarity in the structures, and these structures are called as terpenes, alkaloids, steroids, carbohydrates, proteins, etc. But some of the groups like the vitamins, hormones, they do not have any similarity, but they have similarity in their physical properties. Most of the natural products can various applications in the field of the food, medicine, flavoring, and perfumery, plastics, paints, etc. But in these chapters, now we have see these groups. So first group we have see is a terpenoids. Terpenoids are they are closely related to the compounds which is mainly obtained from the plant source. They are natural unsaturated hydrocarbon, and these natural unsaturated hydrocarbons are called as a isoprene. It means C5H8 unit is called as isoprene units. But the terpenoids are naturally occurring hydrocarbons, and these naturally occurring hydrocarbons derived from the isoprene. It means the 2-methyl butadiene. It is called as a isoprene 2-methyl butadiene. Right? This is a 2-methyl butadiene. This is called as a isoprene unit. Hence, they are sometimes called as isoprenoids, right? So C5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these 5 carbons. So C5H8, so 2, then 5, 6, and then 2, 8. So C5H8 unit is called as isoprene unit. So there's such a types of isoprene units which is occurring from naturally, and they are other oxygenated derivatives as like alcohols, aldehydes, ketones can be obtained from terpenoids, usually unsaturated, and many of them exhibit geometrical and optical isomers. The term terpene is mainly used for naturally occurring hydrocarbons which is derived from the isoprene units. Now we are going to next points, the classification of terpenoids. The isoprene units, that is a C5H8 unit, build up the structures of terpenes. It means the number of C5H8 unit can join and to get the number of terpenoids. And those terpenoids have been classified on the basis of the values of the N. N means the number of terpenoids, right? Number of n number of molecules, or sorry, n number of units of the terpenoids can joins and to get building blocks of terpenes. And this general formula of C terpenes are C5H8 N unit. This is called as a C5H8 N. This is the general formula of terpenes hydrocarbons, which has even values, but they are exceptions. Some of these examples. For examples, the two C5H8 unit can joins and to get C10H16. The new terpenoids, for example, citral, alpha terpineol, alpha pinene, camphor. Similarly, the three isoprene units which are joints, in these units is called as the sesquiterpenes. These sesquiterpenes having the molecular formula C15H24. For example, the farnesene, farnesol, etc. The four number of the isoprene unit can joins and to get the terpene. This terpene is called as the diterpene. Having the molecular formula is C20H32. For example, the phytol abiotic acid. If the 5 number of isoprene units can joins and to get the new terpene having name is sister terpenes. Having the molecular formula is C25H40. For example, gascardic acids. Next, if 6 number of the C5H8 unit can joins and to get a new terpene is name is the triterpenes. So having the molecular formula is C30H48. For example, scoline. If 8 number of this isoprene unit can joins and to get the new terpenes as like the tetraterpenes. Having the molecular formula is C40H64. For example, carotenoids. And if n number of this isoprene unit can joins and to get the new terpenes name is a polyterpenes. For example, C5H8 n number of such unit can joins. For example, natural rubber. So these are the classification on the basis of the how many numbers of isoprene unit can joins to each others and to get the classify of the terpenoids as mono, sesqui, di, sister, tri, tetra and polyterpenes. The next points we have going to discuss the structural characteristics of terpenoids. You know that the isoprene unit, this isoprene unit on the basis of study various naturally occurring terpenoids having some empirical rules can be formulated, and this fundamental carbon skeleton of terpenoids can be derived from these rules. First rule are the isoprene rule. Isoprene rule are shows the name of the scientist in 1887 is a Wallace. It shows all terpenoids on distillation. It gives the isoprene unit like a C5H8. It is one of the products, and therefore all terpenoid can be considered as the derivatives of isoprene, and therefore the scientist Wallace in 1887 shows that the carbon skeleton of all naturally occurring terpenoids can be built up of isoprene unit, and this is called as a isoprene rule. What is the isoprene rule? Isoprene rule, it means that all naturally occurring terpenoids can be built up from the isoprene units. So such types of carbon skeleton, they will be found in these terpenoids. Next rules we have going to discuss special isoprene rule. These rules can be proposed by the name of the scientist is Ingold in 1925. The scientist Ingold shows that how the isoprene unit in the terpenoid molecules are linked together or joined together. It means that the purpose of the branched end of the isoprene unit is considered as head, right? Branched, branched, it means this branched end of the terpenoids are called as head, or it is considered as head, and other end is a tail, right? This is branched end are considered as head and other end is tail. Similarly, in this other terpenoid can join is here. So this part which are branched, so name is a head, and other head end which is called as a tail. So this terpenoid can build up, for example, such molecules can build up from this terpene. So in these molecules also head to tail joining will be there from the terpenes. See here how the joints. See here, so this part, this sorry, these parts are the head, right? These parts are head, and other end, like this other end, it is a tail. Similarly, other terpenes can join with these terpenes, like this part, that is a branched chain part, is called head, and other part is a tail, right? This part is tail. So head to tail joining, this is a head and this is a tail, means one molecules can join of head to other molecules join with tail. So head to tail joining will be observed in these terpenoids, and therefore special isoprene rule, the scientist Ingold shows that according to this rule, the isoprene units are attached together in head to tail manner, right? It means according to this rule, isoprene units are attached together in head to tail manner, right? This is a head and this is a tail. This is head and this is a tail. So head to tail manner, and hence carbon skeletons of acyclic terpenes can obey this rule. Only acyclic molecules can obey such types of rule, that is special isoprene rule. Next rule, geminal dialkyl rule. Geminal dialkyl rule, it means that if the two same alkyl group are attached to a carbon, if the two same alkyl group attached to a carbon atom, then it is called as the geminal dialkyl group. According to name the scientist Ingold in 1925, if geminal dialkyl group are attached to a six-membered ring, they are destabilized due to increase the angle strain. But however, if geminal dialkyl groups are present on 3, 4 and 5 member ring, they can be stabilized as the angle strain can be relieved or less. But geminal dialkyl group must be present on smaller ring and not on a 6-member ring. The rules can help in finding the carbon skeleton of cyclic terpenoid. But 6-member terpenoid should contain geminal dialkyl group outside the ring. And therefore, the bicyclic terpenoids should contain geminal dimethyl group on the smaller ring. So these 3 examples are given is here, like this is one example, other example, and this is. So this 2 alkyl group is attached to this 6-membered cyclic ring. It is a cyclic ring and this is a bicyclic ring. So it is 6-membered ring. This is relieved. So 2 alkyl group can be attached to 6-member. So this rule shows that if 2 same alkyl group attached to carbon atom, then it is called as this rule. But according to this scientist, geminal dialkyl group attached to a 6-membered ring, they are stabilized. Why it is stabilized? Due to, they are stabilized due to decreasing angle strain in 6-membered ring. Right? Decrease the relieved the angle strain, and therefore the 6-membered ring will be stabilized. Thank you.